Skinny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. First things first, I'm gonna say what's up to everybody in the building. What's good, Quee? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. TWT in the building. My brother D Freak, what's good, D Freak? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. TWT is in the building. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing. My brother BC, what's up? TWT, love seeing these TWTs in the building. What's good? What's good? My guy Jerome Truitt. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Jerome. Glad you could make it, pimp. Glad you could make it. Shout out my guy Jerome. Let me drop the hammer for my boy Jerome, the hammer and the stamp, because my boy Stamp. True, Allah, what's good, King? I got something for you too, True. Glad to see you. I got something for you too, True. Be expecting the little cash out to ring. Be expecting the little cash out to ring for you a little later, True. Be expecting that cash out the ring for you a little later, True. I was looking for you. I've been holding you down too. I've been holding you down. I couldn't get the exact round bet for the 7 in for you, but I did get a 4 through 7 in for you, True. So you did get some winnings. You did get some winnings Saturday, my boy. Shout out my guy True. Allah. Let me drop the hammer in the stamp for my boy True as well. Tay MMA was good, Queen. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Queen. Glad you could make it. TWT is in the building. Hold on, wait, let me find it. And let me drop the dragon one time for everybody at the end. So now that we got the hard part out the way, you know what I mean? We had a great weekend of fights, right? We had David Morrell in action. David Morrell scored him a knockdown. We had the young prospect Angel Garcia in action. I said Angel. Elijah Garcia in action. Elijah Garcia also came out of his fight. You know what I mean, with the knockout. And I wasn't expecting Garcia to get that knockout, Elijah Garcia to get that knockout, but Elijah Garcia came out. You know what I mean? He got his knockout on Zambrano. That dude gonna be a problem. Like that dude's gonna be a real problem, that Elijah Garcia guy. But y'all know what we came for. But first thing, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good early morning boxing. Help your boy get in that algo and help your boy stay in that algo. Greatly appreciate everybody sliding through this thing. But y'all know what we here for, man. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the man. Y'all see the man. Y'all see the man on the title. Y'all see the picture, man. We here to talk about the Ryan Garcia and the Gervonta Tank Davis fight that went down this Saturday. Very, very entertaining fight. It lasted about 7 rounds. I said it would last 6 rounds. It ended up lasting 7 rounds. Right. Very entertaining fight. I think it was as back and forth right as you could expect for a fight that went 7 rounds. I called it. I said the fight go end in 6, maybe 7. I ended up settling on 6, right? But I knew the fight would end within the first. I knew the fight would end within the first half, right? Given the styles of these two guys, both these guys, high power punchers, right? Both these guys are, elite punchers for this division. So I really didn't see this fight going the distance. I stated I would have been surprised if this fight had went the distance. The fight kind of went exactly like I thought it would. It kind of went exactly like I thought it would. You know what I mean? A very competitive type contest, high action. Ryan was able to land. Ryan was able to land some shots on Tank. He was able to land clean shots on Tank as well. AB, the IT was good. AB, appreciate you sliding through the back when they come in. What's good, AB? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. AB, the IT, TWT in the building. Chavez, what's good, Edgar? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Edgar. Glad you can make it, my boy. Let me drop the stamp for my boy, Edgar. Shout out my guy, Edgar. Josh Sanders, what's good, Josh? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Josh. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. TWT in the building. First time. If you could not make it your last time, hit that subscription button as well when you roll on in. YouTube didn't turn my video yellow. Not sure why I be hating when they do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and request it, and hopefully they spin it back green before I get up out of here. I swear, man, they be killing your boy spirit, man, when they be turning my videos yellow for no reason. I ain't said nothing, man. I ain't said a cuss word or nothing like that. But I digress. I digress. But y'all know what we here for, man. We here to talk about that main thing, the main event from Saturday night. The main event from Saturday night, Ryan versus Tate. The fight went exactly like I expected it to go, right? I expected a high power fight up until one of these guys got stopped. And I thought the guy getting stopped would be Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia did indeed, get stopped. I called the 6-round stoppage, and the fight went exactly how I thought it would in my mind. I thought Ryan would show signs. I thought Ryan would have success early, but eventually Tank, will settle in and he'll start to crack on him a little bit. Ryan Garcia actually did have success early. Like, now this is just what I saw, right? This is what I saw, and Ryan alluded to it a little bit himself on Twitter. In that second round, now we all know that Gervonta Tank Davis scored his knockdown, right? I'm about to bring the camera up. We're about to roll up. We're about to do it the right way. Now we all know that Gervonta Davis scored his. What's good, MP? Shout out my guy MP. What the fuck? TWT in the building. Love seeing these TWTs in the building. MP. What's good, MP? Appreciate you slide through this thing, MP. What's good, B Dog? I see B Dog in the building. Let me drop the hammer for B Dog. What's good, B Dog? Shout out my guy B Dog. He said the fight played out pretty much how I expected. I even bet on the 7-round KO. I bet on the 6-round KO. I bet on the 6-round KO, so I missed mine by 1 round. I missed mine by 1 round. I said 6 or 7. I ended up settling on 6, and he knocked him out in 7. You know what I mean? So, but pretty much, the fight went kind of like I expected. I expected Ryan to have some success early, right? Now, like I was saying, like I was alluding to, right? We all know that Gervonta Tank Davis scored his knockdown in the second round, right? But I think the reason that Gervonta Tank Davis was able to score that knockdown is because Ryan was having a bit of success. You know what I mean? In that second round, he was pushing Tank back a little bit, right? Now Tank is a guy, he can fight off his back foot, right? But I didn't expect Ryan Garcia to be able to put him on the back foot so much. You know what I mean? And even if you look at the scorecards, right? The scorecards even have Ryan, in that fight. One judge had him up, right? And I think the other 2 judges had it separated by a round. You know what I mean? So Ryan Garcia was in that fight like I expected him to be. He was in the fight, right? My only problem was would Ryan's body hold up? You know what I mean? Would his body hold up? Would Ryan, chin hold up? Will his body hold up? That was my biggest problem. I said this fight could end in the 2nd, right? Or it could end in the 6th. You know what I mean? And it ended up ending in the 7th, 2nd, 6th, 7th. You know what I mean? And it ended in the 7th, right? But in that round where I think in that round where Tank Davis actually knocked Ryan Garcia down, Ryan Garcia was actually having a bit of a success, you know what I mean, on Tank, which I think ultimately led to Ryan Garcia getting knocked down, right? Because I noticed something with Tank. I'm pretty sure y'all noticed it too, right? I noticed something with Tank. When people get in there and they throw the repetitive same combinations, right? Like whether it's like Leo Santa Cruz, whether it's a triple jab. What's good, Jazz? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Jazz. Glad you can make it. Rather it's like a triple jab, whether it's a triple jab like Leo Santa Cruz threw, right? Or rather it's stringing together, you know, your left hooks like Ryan Garcia was doing. When you kind of with Tank, you know, when you get repetitive and you kind of, you know, repeat the same punches, Tank is very, very, very bright with his ring IQ, despite what people may think. Now Tank has a very bright ring IQ. I don't think Tank is the smartest. I don't think Tank is the smartest guy in the room outside of the ring, right? But inside the ring, he has one of the highest boxing IQs, you know what I mean, in the game, right? So if you get repetitive with those punches with Tank, if you get repetitive with what you're doing, Tank gonna make you pay every time. Just like we seen him with Leo Santa Cruz, just like we saw him Saturday night with Ryan Garcia. But I said all that to say Ryan Garcia was actually having, you know, a bit of some success in that second round before, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis stopped him and put the beats on him, right? So I said all that to say, man, that was a good fight. Everything that I expected. I didn't expect Ryan Garcia to go in there and lay down, and Ryan Garcia didn't go in there and lay down. I expected a fire fight. We got a fire fight. And if you pay attention, look at the picture, even the picture that I put up here, right? You know, Ryan got his off. He landed some punches on Tank. He put like two knots on Tank forehead, right? You know what I mean? So he went in there, he did his thing, entertained me. And I'm glad that both fighters, you know, were able to. I'm glad that um both fighters were able to shake it up after the fight, right? To let bygones be bygones and you know, squash the beef or the situation or whatever they had. Because I remember you know, during the press conference, they asked Ryan Garcia, they said, can you see y'all being friends after the fight? Ryan Garcia was like, I don't know. And Tank Davis was like, we can't be friends, right? So I'm glad that they was able to, you know, to get that worked out. And just, you know, to kind of catch out up a little bit, you know, about their purse they had a full purse bet. They had a full purse bet if winner take all. So if Tank win, he get Ryan purse. If Ryan win, he get Tank purse, right? Tank ended up, you know, letting Ryan keep his purse. You know what I mean? He said now he said Ryan could keep the bread. So I'm glad that Gervonta let him keep his money, because it would have been a terrible feeling to go in there to have gotten beat up, you know what I mean, for no reason, right? But I got questions, man. I got questions. I'm getting ready to roll up. We about to get into the nitty gritty. We about to get into the nitty gritty of this stream, right? This stream just started. Like we ain't even touched the surface. Yeah, BC Tank said now he could keep it. Yeah, he said now he could keep it. I just want to, you know, fill y'all in on that. I just want to, you know, fill y'all in on that little update. So yeah, he let Ryan keep his bag, right? But I got some questions, man. I got some questions, right? People got questions. People wondering. People asking. Edgar Chavez, you try to say beat up for free and abandoned, right? Right. But I got questions, man. I got questions just like everybody else. You know, with every fight, right? There's always questions following the fight. You know, some of the questions following this fight, right? Did Ryan Garcia quit in the ring against Tank because he didn't get knocked out? You know, Cole, he didn't get knocked out with a headshot like most people thought he would, like I thought he would, right? He ended up getting knocked out with a body shot. Yo, I got 18 people in the building. I got 22 likes. I know more than 22 of y'all been through here. So if y'all could, do your boy a favor. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Help keep your boy in the algo. Also, if it's your first time, don't make it your last. Subscribe to the channel. We talk this good boxing every day, not just today. You in the building, whether you like me or not, you're in here. So can you at least like the video? Greatly appreciate you. So let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. We got questions just like everybody else. And now I'm about to roll up. We got questions, man, right? Question number one. Did Ryan Garcia quit? Ryan Garcia didn't. Right now, I'm being fans, right? I'm being pundits and everything. Ryan Garcia didn't get hit with a face shot. Ryan Garcia got hit in the body. Ryan Garcia took a couple steps back before he took his knee. Then he decided to take his knee. I think Ryan Garcia could have went on. Ryan Garcia quit, man. Ryan Garcia could have got up. Ryan Garcia could have got up from that shot. Ryan Garcia could have got up. Ryan Garcia could have got up from that shot. Man, Ryan Garcia ain't got no heart. Man, Ryan Garcia stopped, right? So these are questions that we got, right? And now the other question that I've been hearing, in these streets, I'm wondering, I'm curious, right? How do y'all feel, about the weight clause? Ryan Garcia alluded to after the fight, right? Two questions, right? And we go attack them one by one. And then I got a third statement that we go get into. So I'm going to be here for a minute. I'm going to be here for a minute today, this morning. I'm back, I'm back. Back in my slot. He's in my nigga skin and we lost. Yeah, bro, we lost, bro. I'm back in my, I'm back in my spot and we revving, right? But the second question, right, that I've been hearing mostly, right, that's going around, did Tank have an unfair advantage? With the weight clause in the weight situation? I don't know if y'all people, let me get up. I don't know if y'all people, so y'all bear with me. I'm gonna get a little louder because I'm moving around. I don't know if y'all stay dangerous. What's good, stay dangerous? I see you sliding in the building. What's good, stay? Shout out my Florida brother, stay. You been in the gym, stay? Shout out my Florida brother, stay dangerous. Really, hey, be fighting in Miami, bro. Stay. So I might be down there. AB fighting in June. If Earl don't fight in June, I'm gonna go to the AB fighting in June for my birthday. But AB got to fight in Miami. If Earl don't fight in Dallas, I'm gonna go to AB jump. So be on the alert. Stay. Shout out my guy, stay dangerous. But I want to ask the questions. Just like everybody else, right? The first question is, did Ryan quit? And the second question, just to fill y'all in real quick, there was a rehydration clause, right? And all the rehydration clause is a person has to be a certain weight. You know what I mean? The day of the fight. Divine Sense. What's good, Divine Sense? Shout out my guy, Divine Sense Boxing. Appreciate you sliding through. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on in. Shout out my guy, Divine Sense. Let me drop the hammer. For my boy, Stay Dangerous. What's good, Stay Dangerous? Appreciate you sliding through. What's good? Shout out my guy, Divine Sense. Where Divine Sense said, what's good, Divine? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Divine. Glad you can make it. My boy Nazay got me talking slur. Part the rate. What's good, Nazay? Glad to see you, man. It's been a minute. Long time no see. Shout out my brother Nazay. Let me drop the flames for you as well. What's good, Zay? Appreciate you sliding through. Let me put my guy Divine Sense coming back up there. He asked a good question. BVO, what's good, BVO? I see D Free said nah, he didn't. Tank quit. He said nah, Ryan didn't quit, and he said nah, Tank didn't get an advantage. We about to rap about it. Let me say what's up to everybody in the building. BVO, what's good, BVO? Appreciate you sliding. What's good? We about to get into it. My guy Stacy, I know Tank not being there. We're gonna talk about it. That's the last question, right? Y'all see the last one up there. Tank and Haney must fight next. They must fight next. But we gonna get there. We gonna get there. BC said flash knockdown. It was more about position than power. You talking about the him quitting thing, the him not getting up. My guy AB said, I think De La Hoya did that fight too early. I think he should have fought Rolly, Cruz, or Barrios first, in my opinion. Shout out my guy AB the IT. AB the IT feeling like Ryan wasn't ready for the fight. Actually, since you said something about AB, Oscar De La Hoya told Ryan Garcia that Ryan Garcia wasn't ready for that fight. If y'all remember correctly, Ryan Garcia is the person that wanted this fight, right? He's the one that actually wanted this fight. Oscar De La Hoya told him that he wasn't ready. But Ryan Garcia, insisted on fighting Tank next. And I'm glad that he did, because we got a good fight out of him. You know what I mean? What's good, Skywalker? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Skywalker. TWT is in the building. Where them flames at? What's good with y'all good people, man? I appreciate y'all folks sliding through. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy, whether you here for a good time or a long time. We greatly appreciate if y'all could hit that thumbs up. If it's your first time, if you could not make it your last time, hit that subscription button there as well. We talk this good boxing every single day, not just today. Your boy about to get it right. We about to get this camera up and we gonna get into it. Yeah, Divine, so I'm going to have to cook on this shit. The people saying Ryan quit. Yeah, we about to talk about Divine. We about to talk about Divine. We gonna start with the Ryan. We gonna start with the Ryan conversation. That Ryan wasn't in this fight. He didn't fight scared. He got more heart than everybody but Adele. Shout out my guy. Stay dangerous. Yep, I don't. Well, I almost told you my goddamn thing, but I want to walk it down for y'all. I don't want to just come out and tell y'all. I want to walk it down for y'all. Who did it? Somebody just became a member of the channel. Who's that? Shout out my guy Skywalker. Welcome to the hood, Skywalker. Appreciate my guy Skywalker becoming a member of the channel. Let me just tell y'all something real quick. When y'all wait, let me put Skywalker up there for a second. Where you at, Sky? Shout out my guy Skywalker. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can see it. Shout out my guy Skywalker for becoming a member of the Southern T family. Y'all, I think it's one of the coolest things in the world that I got about 37 people who pay monthly, you know, to be subscribed to my channel. I think that's some of the coolest shit in the world. So when y'all become members and renew my membership to the hood, shout out my guy Skywalker. So when y'all become new members, bro, I greatly, I really do appreciate that. That's half the reason why I feel like I gotta give y'all something. That's half the reason why I be beating myself up when I don't do shit. You know what I mean? Because I know what y'all came here for, and I know what I've been accustomed to giving y'all, and I ain't been giving it to y'all like I normally been giving it to y'all. But I appreciate y'all folks sticking around anyway. You know what I mean? But I digress. Shout out my guy Skywalker in the super big joint becoming a member of the channel. Greatly appreciate you. You got my Monday started off right, Skywalker. Got my Monday started off right. Appreciate you, my guy. But the question is, man, did Ryan Garcia quit in that fight against Gervonta Tank Davis? Did he quit? Now, I watched it back, right? I watched the knockout back like 100 times, right? I watched the knockout back like 100 times. And some people feel like he quit because of the delayed reaction. Some people feel like he quit because he was looking directly at the referee. You know what I mean? But I say this. When you get hit in the body, there is a delayed reaction, right? And I'm going to use an example. I'm going to use Jamal Charlo versus Derevyanchenko, and I'm going to compare it to Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Now, you might have to do a little homework if you haven't seen it, but if you have, you will know exactly where I'm going with this, right? So, he said, so you can't repeat what he said. Hold on, wait, I missed y'all comment. In the fight with Jamal Charlo and Derevyanchenko, a fight with Charlo and Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko hit Charlo in the stomach. Jamal Charlo, big Charlo, not little Charlo, big Charlo. Derevyanchenko hit big Charlo in the stomach, right? And we visibly saw big Charlo, hurt. He killed over a little bit. He screamed a little bit. If you listen close, you heard big Charlo go, oh. He said, oh. Dude punched him in the stomach, and he was about to take a knee. But big Charlo didn't take a knee. What he did was he got on his bike and he kept moving around the ring, right? Because if you get hit in the stomach, especially the liver, right? You get hit in the stomach and you decide to go down, you decide to sit down, you're not going to get back up until like 30, 40 seconds because you took that knee. If you take that knee when you get hit in the body, you never go get back up because that shit hurt. The thing Ryan should have done in that, he did it. He took those couple steps back. But I believe that Ryan Garcia quit, right? Because I think that he didn't want to take any more punishment. I don't think that he quit. I don't think he quit because he couldn't. I don't think he quit because he was getting outskilled or anything like that. I think he knew because of the liver shot, he wasn't going to be able to, fight back the way he needed to. And he would have took an even worse knockout, you know what I mean, from Gervonta Tank Davis. So I think Ryan Garcia kind of settled on taking the knee. I think he kind of settled on, taking the body shot and calling it a night rather than getting back up trying to fight, knowing he can't really punch. When you get hit in your stomach, you know what I mean? You can't throw fucking punches. That shit hurt. Like, that shit really hurt. I ever been punched in the stomach before? Like, that shit really hurt. You can't throw punches. So I think instead of him, you know, taking that beat, I think instead of him taking that beat, he checked out. I really believe Ryan Garcia wanted to continue that fight. I think when he took the knee originally, in his mind, he was going to get back up. But that's why I brought up that Charlo situation. Because Charlo, see, there's a difference between Charlo, right, a veteran, and Ryan Garcia, you know, a young up-and-coming prospect. Charlo knew, if I squat and take this knee, I probably ain't going to get back up. So when he hit Charlo, you know, Charlo did the same thing Ryan did. He said, oh, and then he got on his bike, but Charlo kept circling the ring. Derevyanchenko started swinging at Charlo, but Charlo was defensively sound. I think Ryan Garcia knew that Gervonta Tank Davis would have came back out swinging at him, but I don't think he would have been able to stop, you know, the onslaught that Tank Davis had. So in a sense, I do think Ryan Garcia quit. I do think he quit. I don't think he quit. I don't think he quit in the same sense. Oh, he's soft. You know what I mean? I think he quit in the sense where he got hit in the body and he couldn't get back up. He couldn't continue to fight. He quit because it wasn't a KO like I call it, right? But it was a technical knockout. Technically, right? I feel like Ryan Garcia was knocked out. I don't think he had a chance to get up. I think if he would have got up, he would have been put to bed. You know what I mean? I think he knew that. I think he knew he ain't have all his guns no more after Tank punched his ass in the stomach. I think Ryan knew he ain't have his guns. You know what I mean? I don't think he quit as in he's soft, he a punk. You know what I mean? Nothing like that. Because if you look at the way he fought Tank, the boy ain't no fucking punk. You know what I mean? He was landing on Tank. He was landing on Tank. And I think in the second round, he actually hurt Tank. I think he actually hurt Tank before Tank put him down. I think he hurt Tank a little bit in that second round. You know what I mean? But do I think he not King Ryan? He not a king. Ryan had a lot of advantages. D Free said, yeah, that's right, T. I see how you do what you do with your liver hurt. It's too painful. If you take another liver shot, you know what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, if you get hit, bro. No, bro. That shit ain't sweet. And it don't even last long, right? It ain't even the pain. It ain't even the pain, right? That'll put you out for the whole day. Literally, it takes 10 seconds to get counted out in boxing. A liver shot pain might last 20 seconds, but it's intense, though. It's intense. If you could get through that 20 seconds, you could keep going. But in that 20 seconds, you ain't going to be able to do shit. You ain't going to be able to do nothing. And I think Ryan decided that, man, if I get up after these 10, the other 10 seconds where I may have to run around the ring, you know, to buy some time, my footwork ain't as good as Gervonta's. You know what I mean? I know this dude got power. He knocked me down in a second. He probably go knock me out. So I think Ryan Garcia made a business decision in that moment. Quit for me is the wrong word, right? I think he made a business decision like, man, I'm not going to win this fight, so I might as well just live to fight another day. He said, bro, he couldn't have kept fighting. It's simple. That boy was in pain. The whole right side of his body locked up for a second. Fact. And that's what the liver shot do. That's what the liver shot do. If Ryan had never, if you go down from that liver shot, man, you're not getting back up. You're not getting back up. You know what I mean? If you go down from it, you're not getting back up. I saw Charlo. Charlo did the best thing that I ever saw a fighter do when he got hit in the liver. He stayed on his bike. He started walking around the ring, bro. He just circling around the ring. Most fighters do go down. And most fighters, yeah. And most fighters, you know, don't get up. You know what I mean? Because their liver shot, there's some hard shit to overcome. You know what I mean? So to say that he quit, I mean, I could understand. You know, he quit because he could have got up and he didn't. He could have got up, but could he have got up and been successful? Could he have got up and fought with the same intensity they fight with before he got put down? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I don't think so. I think he made a decision, man. I think he made a decision not to get knocked out cold. You know what I mean? He was like, man, I can't fight no more. I could stand up, but I can't really fight no more. You know what I mean? This guy probably gonna knock me out. I think he just decided, yeah, man, it's time for me to take my ball and go home. You know what I mean? I think he knew that because looking at his face after the fight, Ryan was disappointed in himself. Ryan really believed that he could have won that fight. Like the way he was talking, he was like, man, I just lost, man. He like, I hope I get a rematch. He was like, man, my bad, I let y'all down. My bad, let y'all down, man. He really felt like he could have won that fight. I don't think he wanted to quit. I just literally think Tank punched the life out of him. I think he punched all the fight out of him. You know what I mean? If you can't breathe, you can't fight. You know what I mean? And I don't think Ryan could breathe at that very moment. I think if he had to get up to continue, Tank was gonna knock him out cold because he was gonna be protecting his body, right? Because he just got hit in the liver. And we all know you don't want to take clean punches to the face from Tank. We all know what Tank do after he knock you down. I think Ryan decided. I think Ryan decided on his faith at that moment. He was like, you know what? I like my face. You know, I still got a modeling career. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna save my other paycheck. You know what I mean? I think I like my modeling job, so I'm gonna keep my face looking the right way. So I'm gonna just call it quits right here. It's Tank days. It's Tank days. Ain't nobody gonna care if I take a knee right now. And I just think he decided, man, I'm not taking no more punishment. You know what I mean? So I guess you could say he quit, but I don't think he could have continued fight. Right? I don't think he could have continued fighting, especially not at the level that he was fighting at. I actually got a comment on what Ryan Garcia. I actually got a comment on what Ryan Garcia had to say about it. And also he said he felt a little drained in the match, which is what we're gonna talk about next, right? But I want to read this. I want to read both comments. Right? I want to read this comment he had to make about the actual liver shot. And it's also a rumor that it was a mole inside of Ryan Garcia's camp. Actually, Tank is the one who said this in the post-fight interview. Tank said that, you know, word had got out in Ryan Garcia's camp that he was weak to the body, that he had got stopped to the body, that he had body problems going into this fight. Gervonta Tank Davis said that, you know, he heard about that he got out, that everybody knew about that he had got stopped to the body, you know what I mean, during sparring. So Tank Davis went in there knowing, you know, that he was kind of weak to the body. That's what Gervonta Tank Davis said. Ryan Garcia said it's crazy that some information like that got out, that Tank knew that information and that he had a mole in the camp. The guy that they think the mole is what's brother name? It was Ryan Garcia's sparring partner for this camp, Asian dude. I think he about 6'0". What's the little Asian dude name? But he approximately go. He about 5-0. I said 5-0. He about 5-0. I think I'm from New Orleans and shit. He about 5-0. But he was the guy that Ryan used. I'm finna find bro too. Let me find this training partner. Here you go. What's his name? He's from Mongolian. What's his name? His name earlier, y'all. So bear with me. Edrin Bat. Erdenbat. Erdenbat to Cinnabar. Erdenbat. I'm finna show y'all this nigga. He from Asia though. This was Ryan Garcia's sparring partner that they said feel like leaked the information to Gervonta Tank Davis. And this is he had something to say. But rumor is that somebody leaked out Ryan Garcia camp. Somebody leaked out of Ryan Garcia camp that he had a prior body injury before this Gervonta Tank Davis fight. This is the sparring partner of Ryan Garcia. This the sparring partner of Ryan Garcia. This the person that everybody think leaked the information. So I'm going to play out what he had to say about it.
In sparring, I injured you with the body shot. Now you lost to Tank. I am sorry. Are you okay?
So y'all heard him say in sparring, I injured you with a body shot. Now you lost to Tank. So I'm guessing maybe that explains why Ryan Garcia couldn't get up from the body shot, right? Because he already had a body injury going into it. But Ryan Garcia is saying that how the hell did everybody else know that I had an injury going into the fight with Tank? Ryan Garcia feel like this dude right here is the one that told everybody about his injury to the body. I'm gonna let him finish. Here go the message. Here go the message, y'all can see. Gervonta Davis asked before the fight if he can hurt Ryan to the body. He got hurt to the body before. He thinks I don't know that. If it wasn't in no fight, ask him. Let him know that I know he got hurt to the body. Word gets around real fast. That's what Gervonta Tank Davis said in the post fight. This is Ryan Garcia on Instagram. Ryan Garcia on Instagram. He said, actually said I had a mole in my account. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. But thank God it's brought to the light now. I think it's one more on here. Here we go. And this is Ryan. Ryan said, also, I didn't mean to let that sound to come up as an excuse or anything. I lost, period. And I come back. I'm just shocked that part of my team crossed me, someone close to me. Unbelievable. But it's a testimony that you must be aware of anybody. So I wasn't sure if y'all was hip to that little rumor that's going around, about Garcia being injured before the fight, right? It kind of sounds like a lot of excuses coming out of Ryan's side, right? If it was Deontay Wilder, you right, it'd be excuses. I got 25 people in the building, and I know at first I had 11 people in the building. Now I got 25 people in the building, so that means y'all left and came back. You know what I mean? So y'all do your boy a favor, y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. Just filling y'all in on the fight news and all that shit from the weekend. We just talked about, did Ryan Garcia quit? I just ran over y'all, and I guess he kind of did quit a little bit, right? I think he couldn't have got himself together to come back and win that fight, but he could have got himself together to come back and take his knockout like a man, right? So I guess if you want to say he quit, you can say he quit. I don't necessarily feel like he quit personally because I don't feel like he could have won that fight. You know what I mean? That thing was over with. You know what I mean? That thing was over with. You know what I mean? He said that's exclusive news right there. Appreciate you, AB. You know what I try to, I try to do my part. He said they need to make folks sign a non-disclosure. They really do though. That's fucked up though. If that dude told Tank Camp that Ryan was already hurt to the body, you know what I mean? But I digress, right? I was looking for something else. Ryan had said something about him getting up. He said something about the liver shot. He was like, I tried to get up, I couldn't, or something like that. I'm looking for that thing that Ryan had to say though, and then we can move on to this. Did the weight clause give Gervonta Tank Davis an advantage? Ryan Garcia also, here we go. Ryan Garcia on the body shot, he said, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't recover. So we about to get into that. It was good. DS, appreciate you sliding through this thing. DS, glad you can make it pimp. Let me drop the helmet for my guy DS because he had fish. DS, why the hell you ain't joined TWT yet? Look, baby, see, I thought he was TWT. Nah, nigga just be around all the time. Why you ain't joining TWT yet? He said, why I Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia pay-per-view did 700K pay-per-view buys. I'm gonna let y'all know what's up with that probably tomorrow, though. The official numbers gonna come out about tomorrow, Wednesday, something like that. Y'all know how I like to do it. I'm gonna let y'all know. Jay Gibson said, did he go out on his shield? No, he did not go out on his shield, Jay Gibson. He did not go out on his shield. So in that aspect, you can say that he quit, right? You can say that he quit in that aspect because he didn't go out on his shield. He didn't say, you're going to have to knock me out to beat me. He said, you know what? I ain't taking no more damage, man. I probably ain't going to win this fight. So I'm just live to fight another day. I guess you could call it quitting. I don't necessarily think he quit because I don't think he had a chance to win it. I think it's quitting if you in the fight the whole time, right? And somebody knock you down and you don't get up. You decide that's some whole shit. You know what I mean? How the hell you was winning, right? You let that man put you down. You don't even want to get up and finish the fight. Now you're going to mess up the church's money because you quit. I don't think Ryan quit because I don't think he was going to win that fight. I think him getting up was just going to lead to him getting knocked back down or knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? So I don't consider that necessarily a quit, especially when you take a liver shot, right? But let's read what Ryan Garcia had to say. Then we could talk a little bit more about that mold situation, right? And then we could get on, with the rest of the tea. We can get on with the rest of the tea. Because I want to know how y'all feel about the rehydration clause and whatnot. But Davis landed a superbly placed left hand on Garcia's ribcage as referee Thomas Taylor conducted his count. Garcia attempted to rise to his feet, but was in visible pain. He was counted out at 144 in the 7th round. Ryan Garcia reacts to KO body shot. This Ryan Garcia words in his his mouth verbatim. He said he just caught me with a good body shot. I don't want to make any excuses, said Garcia. He caught me with a good shot. I couldn't recover, and that's it. He caught me with a good body shot. He snuck it under me, caught me good. You know what I mean? So what Ryan is saying, he said I couldn't breathe. I was going to get back up, but I couldn't get up. He said, I know we talked a lot of trash leading into the fight, but he knows what it is. It's all love at the end of the day. I was honored to be in the ring with such a great fighter. I respect him a lot. You know how business goes. But I say this to Tank, you're a good man. That's what Ryan Garcia had to say. And this also what he had to say a little bit about the fight, right? What he should have done. He said, I should have pressured him a little harder near the ropes, said Ryan Garcia. I was giving him a little bit too much respect. But I think that was my downfall. I think I gave him too much respect in the ring. That's what Ryan Garcia had to say. I think Ryan Garcia's problem was he got a little too confident. You know what I mean? I think he got a little too confident because he started hitting Tank with some shit. And then he started loading them hoes up. He started hitting Tank with like 2-punch combinations. Then he started throwing 4-punch combinations, 5-punch combinations. And I said that. I said, Ryan is real active. You know what I mean? But he got to be accurate messing with Tank because Tank, you know, got that one shot. He be able to catch Ryan in between his shots. And that's exactly what Tank did. He caught Ryan in between Ryan fast ass hands. You can have fast hands, right? But you gotta know what you're aiming at. You know what I mean? You can't just Stylebender said something. He said, I don't just swing and pray. I aim and fire. You know what I mean? Garcia kind of swing and pray, right? Tank Davis, aim and fire. You know what I mean? That's how he was able to, you know, knock Ryan down. That's how he was able to get up under his rib cage. You know what I mean? Swinging, Ryan swinging up high, Tank swinging down low, and he caught him. So that's what Ryan had to say, you know, about him quitting. Ryan don't feel like he quit. Ryan said he couldn't continue, right? He tried to get up. I don't necessarily feel like he quit, but on the grand scheme of things, right, I do see how, you know, some people would say, you quit, you could have got up, you could have got up. He could have got up to get knocked out. He couldn't get up to win that fight. You know what I mean? Even though I think the fight was a draw. I think it was 3-3. You know what I mean? I think it was 3-3 or one judge had Ryan up, but I think one judge had Ryan up, another judge had Tank up, and another judge had it split or something like that. So it was an even fight. It was a pretty competitive fight. You know, Tank was taking some shit. Ryan was taking some shit. Ryan had got the knockdown in the second round. Outside the knockdown in the second round, it literally was tit for tat. Outside the knockdown in the second round, fuck my roll-ups, go. Outside of the knockdown in the second round, they just literally. I need to inside the bag. See what I got last night. Like just in case, John. See, is why I get them. I always get some when I go to the store. Just in case. Just in case. Yo, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. He said that nigga quit. Just go back and look at his face at the count of 8. He made a decision to fight another day. Yeah, in fact. He said one judge had the second round 10-10. What the fuck? Wow. That's crazy. Because Ryan was winning. Yeah, AB now. Okay, AB, let's talk about AB. Let's talk about it. The all three had Tank winning. Let's talk about AB. The 10-10 in that second round. Ryan was winning that fight before he got knocked down. At least I believe he was. I believe Ryan was up in that second fight. So 10-10, maybe because he felt like Ryan was winning. Ryan was winning majority of that. You know, he was winning majority of that round. And maybe he gave it 10-10 because it should have been 9-9 because how you gonna get both of them 10-10. But or maybe that's MMA, but I don't get how you gonna get both guys. All the points. But maybe he was looking at it. Maybe he was looking at it like I know that shit was wild 10-10 with maybe he was looking at it like, you know, Ryan was dominating. I don't think Ryan was dominating that round to get a goddamn, you know what I mean, 10-10. Maybe if you want to give Ryan a 10-9, but Tank got the knockdown, so he got to be up in that round some kind of way, right? But like I was saying earlier, I think Ryan was winning that second round until Tank knocked him down. I really do. I feel like the second round might have been his best round. I think that's what got Ryan in trouble. Ryan said he gave him too much respect. I think in this second round he lost respect for him. You know what I mean? He started going at it. He was hitting him early in that fight. Man, Ryan was hitting Tank fairly easy, which happened, which is what I said. Said Ryan only landed 7 punches out of 30. Tank landed 3 out of 6 in the second round. He said you might have them. Okay, my bad. I'm reading y'all comments that wrong. D Free said Ryan only landed 7 punches out of 30. Ryan Tank landed 3 out of 6 in the second round. Yep. So that's why they gave him the 10-10 round, I guess. I would have gave it to Ryan. I would have gave it to Tank 10-9, right? I would have gave it to Tank 10-9. because I feel like Ryan was up on him in that round. But to give it to him 10-10, that is crazy. I almost make you sound like they was trying to. I almost make you feel like they was trying to rob Tank or something. 10-10 for a knockdown. That's crazy. Even if he was winning the round, 10-10, 10-9 to salvage the point, not a 10-8. Yeah, 10-10, he was wild though. 10-10 wild. 10-10 is wild. You know what I mean? And I meant up in that round, free. But yeah, see, I had Ryan winning that second round up into the knockdown. D Free said he landed 7 out of 30, Tank landed 3 out of 6. Right? I feel like Ryan problem was he if he had a because Ryan is inaccurate, man. That shit came back to bite him. I knew he inaccurate. Maybe he gotta throw 30 punches to land 7 because he don't aim his punches, right? Tank threw 3 out of 6. That's 50%. Ryan threw 7 out of 30 because he's not really just that accurate. You know what I mean? But if Ryan, I think Ryan got a look too. Right. He got a look too anxious, man. I think it was a lack of respect that got him knocked out. You know what I mean? I think it was a lack of respect that got him knocked out. Type deal. Because I feel like they was trying to rob Tank, like they go do Dev if he don't stop Loma, respectively. I think Dev go beat the hell out of Loma so bad. Like, I think he gonna beat him down. I think he gonna beat him good. He gonna put paws, feet, hands, elbows, ankles, knees. You know what I mean? I think he gonna put all that shit on him. They ain't gonna be able to rob Dev. Dev gonna style on Loma. I'm telling you. Dev is gonna style on Loma. When I say style on him, man, he gonna style on him. You know what I mean? Conor McGregor. All right, I'm finna play this. We gonna switch the subject. We ain't gonna switch subject. We just gonna move it over right to the next topic. D Free said I had Tank winning every round except the first round, 59-54 for Tank. I had Tank winning every round. Actually, I think he was losing the second round, but he ended up scoring the knockdown. So they kind of tightened it up for me. You know what I mean? But the second round was kind of getting on his ass. He kind of get on his ass a little bit. You know what I mean? Tank was mostly just defense that round in particular, and Ryan was mine. Ryan was getting him. He was getting him that round. You know, he landed some shots that round. It got real interesting. Then once Tank put him down, I said, well, there go that momentum. Dodge Kai, he said Tank Davis versus Haney is a good fight. Hell yeah, that's a good fight. That's the joint I need to happen next. That's that joint I need to happen next. Appreciate you, Slide. I had to get some good luck. I had to get some good luck going over here. Said the body shot definitely hurt, but I think he quit. He stood up after the count, extended. It's Tank the face of boxing. We gonna talk about it, bro. We gonna talk about it. Y'all do your boy a favor, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy when you just slide in. I know I'm back in my original time slot. I know him to do it. I know him to, I'm back. Y'all know I've been saying that. I'm really back. My time slot, whether I feel like it or not. I'm gonna get up. We go spit. We gonna do our thing. I'm back every morning at least. At least I'm gonna give y'all this morning jump. You know what I mean? But I digress. Oh yeah, yep. He a slow starter. What I was getting. Oh yeah, I'm about to find what Tank Ryan Garcia had to say about his weight. Javante. Oh shit. Oh, Tank Davis just answered back Devin Haney. Like right now. But hold on, wait. I digress. Wait, let me walk it down. I write that down. I'm talking about this shit. I actually put it in here. I'm talking about it here because I said Tank versus Haney must be next. And I just got some info. But let me slide down to see exactly what Ryan Garcia said. Ryan Garcia said he felt drained in the fight. He felt like him having a rehydration clause made him feel weak. And he said that he gonna stay at 140 from now on. Where that thing at, man? I want to find it exactly verbatim. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that. Let me find this. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Here we go. Ryan Garcia. I felt a little weak. Legs didn't feel too much under me, but I signed the contract. Y'all got 21 people in the building. Y'all hit that thumbs up. I know there's other people live right now. I know we got people going to work. Y'all could be anywhere in the world right now, but y'all chose to be here right now. I'm not greatly appreciated. I'm back on my time because I see when I actually come on the time I'm supposed to come on, y'all do fall through here. John. So I greatly appreciate y'all. I'm gonna give y'all folks what y'all looking for this morning. Greatly appreciate y'all. But let's get it. So we moving on from the first part to the second part. Did the Claws give Gervonta Tank Davis an advantage in this fight? I'm gonna ask y'all this first. If those three judges were like 3 witches from the Clash of the Titans, or did they watch? Dog. Just because you said that BC, now I gotta go watch Clash of the Titans. Because I seen that movie when it came out all them years ago. Never watched it. Because you made the reference, I gotta go watch it just to see what the hell them judges was on in Clash of the Titans. But I digress. Ryan Garcia, I felt a little weak. My legs didn't feel too much under me in the fight, but I signed the contract. No excuses. D Free said hell no. D Free said hell no. But okay, the question is, did the Claws give Tank an unfair advantage versus Ryan Garcia? Let's see what Ryan Garcia had to say. This is a Boxing Scene article. This is a Boxing Scene article. Actually, I'm finna bookmark this, right? And I'm finna walk y'all around the block because I got something to do. It's gonna take me like 2 minutes. He said, no, T, they both had to do it. Right. They both had to do it. True, right? But Gervonta Tank Davis is naturally the smaller guy, right? So it would affect him less. I'm playing devil's advocate right now. So I'm doing so. I'm gonna come out there, y'all. But you know, Gervonta is the smaller guy. So them having to be, you know, a certain weight, would, you know, be advantage Gervonta, right? But let's see what Ryan Garcia. Let's see what Ryan Garcia had to say about it himself, right? Shit. Damn it, man. Slim Hustle, what's good? I'm about to die in this motherfucker. Slim Hustle, what's good? God damn. That's that shit they got two killed. But I digress. Slim Hustle, what's good, Slim? Appreciate you sliding through these things. Let me drop the hammer for Teach and my boy Slim. What's good, Teach? Appreciate you sliding through. My guy Slim Hustle, what's good, Slim? Appreciate you sliding through. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on in. I got 36 likes. I got 20 people in the building. No more than 20 y'all been through here. No more than 36 y'all been through here. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Get your boy right. Get your boy dancing and shaking in that algorithm. Greatly appreciate you. My guy Jay Gibson said Ryan had the height and the reach advantage. B-Dog said, I think Ryan's team overplayed their hand in negotiations by insisting Ryan couldn't make 135. Let's read to see exactly what Ryan Garcia had to say. Because now I'm back, now I'm ready. Now I'm done being y'all around the bush. I took care of what I had to take care of. Yeah. So let's see what Ryan Garcia had to say about this thing. He said he felt a little weak, but I want to know exactly what he said. I want to know, word for word type deal. So let me scroll on now. So let me scroll on down to this thing. My bad. So let me scroll on down to this thing. I got this in my bookmarks. Y'all. So we all knew Ryan ain't have the skills to beat Tank. He said, for me, weight wasn't an issue. Ryan is not skilled enough, and he showed. Shout out my guy Teach. What my guy Slim Hudson said, we all knew Ryan ain't have the skills to beat Tank. He said, and Ryan ended up coming in 135.5. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's see what Ryan had to say about it. Then we can go to that last part. I know y'all ready for that last part. And I'm on task right now. I want to do the first subject within like the first hour. I actually not on task. I'm starting on the second subject, and we 56 minutes in here. I really was talking my ass off on that first one. But I digress. And I'm still talking my ass off. But I digress. Ryan, it don't be feel like it'll be on that long, huh? I digress, right? Boxing Scene, Keith Oddix. Ryan Garcia admitted after his knockout loss to Gervonta Tank Davis that the weight restrictions prior to their fight affected how he entered the ring Saturday night at the T-Mobile Arena. So Ryan Garcia himself stated, Musa, lifestyle, what's good, Musa? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Monster. Glad you can make it. Let me drop the hammer for a real nigga. Stamp. Drop the hammer. I dropped the hammer in the stamp for y'all because y'all niggas stamp. Greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. Everybody that's not in the TWT fam, y'all get the hammer because y'all stamp. Greatly appreciate y'all. Ryan Garcia admitted after his knockout loss to Gervonta Tank Davis that the weight restrictions prior to their fight affected him when he entered the ring Saturday night. Excuse. Garcia also acknowledged that he willingly accepted the terms of his contracts and he shouldn't use weight as an excuse for the reason why Gervonta Tank Davis knocked him out. So he came out and said, well, yeah, it affected me. Then he came out and said, but I ain't gonna use it as an excuse. So he kind of threw it out there as an excuse, then said, I ain't gonna use it as an excuse, right? But let's get to what he had to say. The contracted catch weight for the 12-round non-title fight was at 136 pounds. Neither fighter was allowed to weigh more than 146 pounds at the second day weigh-in late Saturday morning. I'm about to cough in my lung, y'all. Let me go do it. This Ryan Garcia, he said, I mean, from an honest perception, he said, I mean, from an honest like perception of it. That's what they was fucking up. They fucking like that he threw in there. He said, I mean, from an honest like perception of it, I didn't feel too good. Garcia said during his post-fight, I mean, I felt a little weak. You know, I got into the ring, my legs didn't feel too much under me. But once the fight got going, you know, it kind of all came together. So I can't really pin losing on the weight class. It is what it is. I signed the contract, and that's that. I'm finna read that again. He said, I mean, from like an honest perception of it, I didn't feel too good. I felt a little weak going into the ring. My legs didn't feel too much under me. But once the fight got going, you know, it kind of all came together. So I can't really pinpoint losing on the clause. It is what it is. I signed the contract, and that's that. Right. So my question to y'all is, Ryan Garcia came out and said that he didn't feel the same way. My question to y'all is, do y'all think that, you know, the weight clause gave him an unfair advantage? And I'm gonna tell y'all my thoughts to it, and then we go get on the back end, the last, you know, the last part of what's going on. We're going to get on the last part of what's going on because Gervonta Tank Davis had something to say about Devin Haney before this fight, right? Devin Haney, I always got something to say about Gervonta Tank Davis, right? You know what I mean? Devin Haney got a fight coming up with Lomachenko May 20th, right? You know, Devin Haney got a fight coming up on the 20th, right? So he got some business to take care of. But Gervonta Tank Davis did mention Devin Haney, and we go go and get into that. And we go, you know what I mean, get into that. Gervonta Tank Davis, he made, well, I ain't gonna say he made a statement, right? Because it be the media. The media just be doing their job. I can't say that they miss it because it is the media job to get information. It is the media job to get stories, to create stories, right? But so the media asked Gervonta Tank Davis about, you know, how he'll feel about fighting, you know what I mean, Devin Haney next, right? I'm going to start from the top of the article, right? He said, I thought you were supposed to willingly accept the term. He really had to. But real quick, we can talk about that last year real quick because I do got something to say on there real quick, right? I answer my own question, right? Do I feel like that Tank had an unfair advantage against Ryan Garcia? No. Don't feel like he had an unfair advantage. Pay attention to the words that I say. I don't feel like he had an unfair advantage over Ryan Garcia. I feel like he had an advantage over Ryan Garcia because of the weight. Yeah, I do. But also, I feel like it's Ryan Garcia's fault that Gervonta Tank Davis was even able to have that advantage, right? Because let's take a couple steps back. Some people might not remember, but I remember. Y'all remember when these folks was first supposed to fight about a year and a half ago? When they first was supposed to fight, Ryan Garcia was the A side then. Tank Davis gave Ryan Garcia the A side. Tank Davis said, I don't care if he's the A side, I don't care how much it is, whatever you want to do, I'll do it. And they had a fight set. Ryan Garcia pulled out of that fight when he had the advantage. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Ryan Garcia had the advantage first, and he got scared, and he pulled out of the fight. So now this time, Tank had the advantage. And I don't give a damn what Ryan Garcia talking about because you had every chance to do what Tank did, and you got scared. You pulled out of your fight, and you gave Tank the one up. So Tank took advantage of him having the A side, and he did what A side is supposed to do. Did he have an unfair advantage? No. Did he have an advantage? Yes. But it's Ryan's fault because Ryan, you had the advantage at first. You know what I mean? It's boxing. The A side always got the advantage. Caleb Plant got a ring that was the size of my backyard. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck because he was the A side. He was the A side. You can do that when you're the A side. A sides have advantages. After De La Hoya got motherfucking what he get like 40 million, and Floyd got like what 3 million. You know what I mean? Because after De La Hoya pulled the A side move, that's what the A side do. You know what I mean? He made Floyd wear a certain pair of gloves. Floyd couldn't wear his gloves. That's what they do. Did he have an advantage? Yes. Was it an unfair advantage? No. And my thing is with Ryan. Ryan brought that on himself. He brought that on himself by, giving away his A side in the first agreement. So did Ryan have an advantage? I mean, did Tank have an advantage as far as the contract and rehydration clause go? Yes. Do we give a damn? No, because you had the opportunity to have the same advantage, but you gave up your advantage side, right? But I digress. So they asked. So Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Gervonta Tank Davis said when he signed to fight Hector Garcia and he signed to fight Ryan Garcia, he got backlash. He got backlash for signing to fight Hector and Ryan because the fights that the fans want to see him fight, right? Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. Tank was on the Rad podcast. Brother Blue Blood was up there. Shout out Blue Blood, right? Tank Davis, Blue Blood. They asked Blue Blood a question. I actually think Blue Blood brought it up. Blue Blood said he thinks Devin Haney beats Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis then said, I've been beating up Devin and Shakur, right? He said, I'll fight Devin and Shakur after I fight Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia, right? So we know Tank Davis just fought Ryan Garcia Saturday. He won. Press conference, come. Media asked Gervonta Tank Davis. He said, was it just me or did Tank look like he was avoiding Floyd after the fight? I don't know. I ain't even really peeped that. I wasn't peeping there, AB. I wasn't even peeping there. I wasn't even scouting there. Like, mine didn't take me there to peep Floyd and Tank relationship. And my mind ain't taking me there. What's good? Who that is? I got Cozy Redo. What's good, Cozy Redo? Cozy Redo said Ryan shouldn't be calling out guys of division below him. People want Tank to have all the physical disadvantages when he go into the fight. Shout out my guy, Cozy Redo. Let me drop the hammer for my guy, Cozy. Appreciate you sliding in. If y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on in. Greatly appreciate y'all sliding, do right. But we all know, so they on the Rise podcast. Blue Blood told Tank, I feel like Devin Haney beat you. Tank said, I've been beating up Devin Haney. I've been beating up Shakur. That's when I knocked both of them out in sparring. That's when that whole, fiasco started and the whole Shakur, Devin, and Tank thing got real intense this year, right? Tank made that thing intense with their interview, right? And then I don't even want to say under the pressure because it feel like, Tank was in there, under pressure. And I ain't gonna say he was in there under pressure, right? But when when she hit the fan, right? Tank said, bro, I'm fighting Devin Haney and I'm fighting Shakur next after these Garcia guys, right? So a nigga like me, I'm gonna make him stand on it because y'all know how I feel about Devin, right? Y'all know, how I feel about the best fighting the best. Y'all know how I feel about my favorite fighters fighting the best, whether they win or lose. You know what I mean? I like to see my fighters challenge themselves. I want to see Tank challenge himself. This fight with Ryan and Tank had to happen, but I knew, this wasn't going to be Tank's most competitive fight, even though Tank said that after the fight, right? As he should. Get up on the credit. You should, you know what I mean? Build your win up. But we know this isn't, even if this is Tank's, Ryan is Tank's most talented fighter to date, this isn't going to be his most talented fighter at the end of his career, right? Or at least it shouldn't. You know what I mean? We knew Tank was going to grind before that fight signed. We want to see Tank. We want to see Devin. We want to see Shakur fight guys that we don't think they're going to be, right? A la one another, right? So the interviewer, asked Tank after the fight, about Devin Haney. And Tank has some interesting words to say. So we go get into the article, right? So I can read y'all verbatim exactly what Gervonta had to say, right? Y'all just got to take my word for it. Again, Boxing Scene, shout out Boxing Scene. They do great work. Gervonta Tank Davis didn't feel the need late Saturday night to discuss Devin Haney. When the reporter informed Davis after his 7-round knockout of Ryan Garcia that Haney wants to fight him next, everybody know Devin Haney want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis next. Davis advised the undefeated, fully undisputed lightweight champion to focus on the difficult assignment that already awaits him. Haney is scheduled to defend his IBF, WBA, WBC, and WBO 135 championships versus Lomachenko May 20th at the MGM Grand. This is Gervonta Tank Davis when asked about Devin Haney. I'm not worried about Haney. Davis said during his post-fight interview at the T-Mobile Arena, he needs to focus on May 20th. And this is what I like. This is what I like to hear. This is what I like to hear, right? Whether I like a fighter or not, right? This is what I like to hear. People standing on their word, people doing exactly what they say. He said, we'll holler at him after. I don't really want to speak on him. This is my moment. You know what I mean? So what I took from that was, we'll holler at him after. So that means after May 20th, like your boy told y'all, right? Like I just told y'all that last scene when y'all was trying to say Devin was ducking Shakur, and I had to come and throw water on that shit. I'm like, yo, we've been asking for Devin and Tank for years. We about to get it, and now y'all trying to move the pelham to Shakur. Shakur got to wait his moment. You've been at Top Rank for the longest. Devin Haney about to get the first pay-per-view at Top Rank. This shit ain't no accident. It's a new sheriff in town. You know what I mean? So you wait your chance, Shakur, because Tank Devin is gonna happen next after Devin street sweep. Lomachenko. And I think this is just confirmation, you know what I mean, from Gervonta Tank Davis. At least that's how I'm taking it. That's how I'm looking at it, right? He said earlier, I'm gonna fight Devin or Shakur after I fight these two Garcias. He just beat both the Garcias. He stopped both the Garcias, right? And right now it sounded like he's still on track for what he said. Basically, what he said is, hey, bro, don't talk about Devin in my motherfucking press conference, but this is my spot. Quit mentioning other niggas' name. That's basically what he said, but he said, we gonna holler at him after the fact. But this is my moment right now. But all I heard was, we go holler at him after he fight Lomachenko. That's what I heard. You know what I mean? He fight Lomachenko May 20th, right? So we've been trying to get Garcia versus Tank for years. Boom, it happened, right? We've been trying to get Devin versus Tank for years, right? It looked like this shit about to happen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got Devin who been hunting Tank down for years, right? And people been saying, Devin this, Devin that. I said one thing Devin did is I always, want to smoke. He always fight the best fighters. He literally be trolling these guys, like trolling. He passing out Tank mug shots, right? He just doing whatever, whatever. Just going on Tank Twitter, just saying random shit to him, you know what I mean? Poking at him type shit. He been trying to fight that man for the longest. You know what I mean? So I like the fact that we got Devin saying, I want Tank next. And now we finally got Tank saying, yeah, I want Devin and Shakur. They asked him about Devin after the fight, and he said, we gonna let him handle Loma first, and then we go holler at him. That means that a fight coming, right? That means that a fight coming. At least that's the plan. He said May 20th, hella far. It's really not, Teach. It's not, Teach. It's next month, bro. It's April. It's April 24th. That's 3 weeks. That's 3 weeks, bro. That means it's really 2 weeks because you got the fight of. It's like 3 weeks. A little under 24th, 7 days in a week. It's a little less than 3 weeks now by a day. a little less than 3 weeks. It ain't far away as you think. It ain't far away as you think. It ain't far away as you think, man. But I like to talk. I like to talk that you know, I like what was said. I like what was said about you know, Javante Tank Davis. It sound like, you know what I mean, that we on track, that we may be on the road. You know what I mean, to finally get that Devin Haney versus Javante Tank. Yo, what's good? What's good on this Southern T? I'm trying to see if you got a little time to spare, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes real quick. Okay.
Jim, and we're getting ready. But to continue to cook, it's May 20th. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, and you know, we working hard right now. Now it's grind time. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, stay focused, champ. Stay focused. Tell Devin, take care of business.
Call me closer towards the fight. You know what I'm saying? And then so we can get out.
Gotcha.
Chop it up.
Gotcha. For sure. They ready though. See, they focus, right? They focused on Loma. You know what I mean? I just did that to let y'all, you know, see where, you know, we at. He said Kyle closer to his fight. He didn't even think about Tank. I couldn't even get Tank out. He said Kyle, they on Loma. You know what I mean? They on Loma right now. He said Shakur and Tank out the way. Last one, Devin. Devin is gonna be Devin, bro. They locked in. I'm telling y'all, like, that's the joint. Like, Shakur right now, he need to be trying to take over 130. Tank and Devin at, you know, 135. Devin is solely staying at 135 to get that Javante Tank Davis fight. But, you know, the reason that man, like, reason they so locked in, and he gave me a little piece, because he said put it on speakerphone. He said, I ain't gonna do an interview right now, but he said put it on speakerphone. You know what I mean? So they've been wanting that Loma. It's like 3 or 4 people that y'all know the Haney's been wanting. Y'all know Haney's been wanting. It was Rolly, Ryan, Tank, and Lomachenko. You know what I mean? Mainly Ryan, Tank, and Lomachenko. You know what I mean? People forget. Devin Haney was supposed to fight Lomachenko years ago. The whole franchise. Y'all see that franchise belt shit dead now? Y'all knows how that shit at 135. Y'all knows how franchise started with Loma and Devin, right? And it's ending with Loma and Devin and T.O. Yeah, facts from Hudson. See, some Hudson know his shit. And T.O. Devin don't like T.O. either. Yep, T.O., Ryan, Tank, Loma, Rolly. You know what I mean? Them the guys Devin been wanting to fight for the longest. You know what I mean? And he go fight T.O. He go fight Tank at 135 out the Loma. And then he going up to 140. And then he gonna take care of them T.O. No, T.O. No. You know, T.O. at 140, Ryan gonna be at 140. T.O. and Ryan gonna be at 140. He gonna beat down everybody block. You know what I mean? He gonna beat down everybody block. If I'm Shakur Stevenson, I'm focused on being undisputed at 135 after Tank and Devin fight. Because you ain't gonna get that one. You ain't gonna get that Devin joint. It's gonna be Tank and Devin, and you gonna have to catch the back end of that. You gonna have to catch the back end of that joint. Like, you was the last one in, so you gonna have to clean up. You have to be the cleanup crew. You know what I mean? But the reason they so locked in right now, bro, because that Lomachenko fight, that fight mean a lot to them. Like I was saying, y'all remember that franchise belt that don't exist no more at 135? Y'all remember how that franchise belt got started, don't you? Devin Haney became the mandatory for Lomachenko. Yeah, he became the mandatory for Lomachenko. And Bob Airman, WBC said, well, we're going to make Lomachenko franchise champion. What the hell is a franchise champion? Oh, it's a belt that allows a fighter to change divisions and have fights. To change divisions and have fights and create super fights without having to, you know, fight their mandatories. So as soon as Devin Haney become a mandatory, you create a belt, right? At 135, they give Lomachenko the ability to not fight his mandatories. And then he go and fight Teofimo Lopez, which is how the Teofimo Lopez beef started, right? And lose. So now you got Devin Haney wanting to fight Teofimo Lopez, who got all the straps. So you got Loma, who had all the straps, Devin trying to fight him. You got Loma running from Devin. You got Lomachenko losing to Teofimo Lopez, right? Now Devin want to fight Teofimo Lopez. You got Teofimo Lopez running from Devin. He ended up fighting George Kambosos, and he ended up losing the belt, right? And then you got George Kambosos, right? Now, shout out George Kambosos, asshole or not, right? Shout out George Kambosos, right? George Kambosos actually fought Devin. It took him a while. He tried to run. He tried to run. He tried to fight Lomachenko, right? So he was really on that bullshit too. Right, Slim? Yeah, Slim. Yeah, right. He tried to run too, right? But shout out to bro for finally coming on. Actually, it was the war. I shouldn't even be shouting out Kambosos. If Lomachenko didn't go to war, Devin probably still wouldn't have a title shot. That's crazy. They really did everything to keep Devin from these straps. Like Devin always ran directly to the smoke, which is why I like to do, because who runs directly to Gervonta Tank Davis? Right? Who runs directly to him? You know what I mean? Type deal. They really tried to keep hanging away. They really did, bro. From what they really did. Right? And he still ended up getting, because he ended up fighting Kambosos, ended up dusting his ass off twice, right? And now you got to put Lomachenko in the ring with him, because now you got to get the belts back from Devin. So now you got to put Lomi in there. But really, the best thing for you to have done, right, would have actually been to let Devin fight Lomachenko 2 years ago when he was less experienced, right? Before he had to go over to Australia without his father, do that training camp, endure all that shit, right? And before he had to do all that shit, before he went through all them trials and tribulations, before he fought JoJo, before he fought Linares, right? Before he had that experience, that would have been Loma's best chance to beat Devin. Loma actually had a better chance to beat Devin when Devin first became the mandatory, rather than him beating him May 20. This shit is Vegas. He actually had a better chance. He actually had a better chance to beat Devin when he first became the mandatory rather than he do now. I feel like Devin gonna street sweep him now. And I know I'm looking past y'all see clearly the Haneys, right? I just called Devin daddy, right? His daddy, his trainer, his manager, his promoter, right? I just called DXP promotion, right? I'll be professional now because I talk to them folks all the time, right? But I just called DXP, right? And you see that they locked in on Loma. I'm thinking about Tank. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about Tank, but I think Loma had a much better chance to beat Devin before now if he had to fight him back then. You know what I mean? He said, well, Devin said it. The longer he waits, the harder it is for him. Facts. Devin did say that. Hey, Teach, you know your shit, Teach. Because that came straight out of Devin Haney fucking mouth. I mean, and those are facts. And now I feel like they didn't wait too late. We just saw Lomachenko face off against look, now y'all getting excited. We just saw Lomachenko face off against goddamn Jermaine Ortiz, right? And if Jermaine Ortiz, some people feel like Jermaine Ortiz won. You know what I mean? And you could make an argument 7-5. You could make an argument 7-5 that Jermaine Ortiz, won. Because I had Loma winning 7-5. And whenever you have a fight 7-5, there's one round. You know what I mean? So it won't be crazy for you to feel like a fighter won if I only had a fighter winning by one round. You know what I mean? I had it 7-5 Loma, right? It could have been a draw or 7-5 Loma in my book. You know what I mean? But if I had to fight as close as a draw, how I'm going to say you crazy for thinking Ortiz won? Basically what I'm saying is that fight was extremely close, and Ortiz really was beating your ass them first 7 rounds until he got tired. It be tripping me that these young dudes be getting so tired. The hell you 24 years old and you getting tired of this shit. Who gets tired at 24? You know what I mean? But I digress. How do you get tired on the old man and you got tired, right? And you let the old man beat you up the last 4 rounds, which is how you end up losing. He really gave that fight away. Lomachenko in there giving away. Lomachenko in there getting wins from Jermaine Ortiz when he giving fights away. Man, Devin Haney about to pummel Lomachenko. I'm sorry. He about to pummel that dude. That dude should have fought Devin 2 years ago. He might have would have won, right? He might have would have won 2-3 years ago. Devin Haney's about to pummel that man. Like T just alluded to, Devin said it, man. The longer you wait, the harder it's gonna get for him. He did. Devin showed the fuck did say that shit out his own goddamn mouth. I remember him saying it. He sure did. And now you just going in there to get a check. You're probably going there to retire. You know what they gonna do? No, Bob Arum gonna make Loma fight Shakur for undisputed after Devin beat him up. Devin gonna move up, and then it's gonna be he gonna let Shakur beat him up too. Lomachenko finna be the ESPN top ranked hoe. For all the rising stars, Lomachenko about to be the guy. Ortiz had the first crack at it. He couldn't really get it done. Yep, he about to fight all the young guys at top rank. Lomachenko is right now. He said, T, I guess that consistent pressure Loma put on them guys, to be honest. Yeah, Loma's an extremely skilled fighter, but that consistent pressure ain't gonna work against Devin, dog. Devin don't get tired. Devin gonna beat your ass for 12 rounds. I ain't let you see Devin fight yet, huh? Devin gonna beat your ass for 12 rounds. Devin don't get tired. Devin don't get tired. Devin don't get tired, man. He gonna beat your ass for 12 rounds. You know what I mean? It's gonna look like Teofimo Lopez, right? You remember Lomachenko just walked forward on Teofimo Lopez that first half, and Teo was drumming his ass up. That's that shit Loma gonna try to pull with Devin. But the thing is, Devin ain't gonna get tired. Devin ain't gonna take his foot up the gas. Devin gonna be drumming on your ass like a goddamn band the whole fight. He said Devin about to knock Loma out. I could see a TKO stoppage. I could see a TKO, maybe. I need to go put some ice in my drink. I could see a TKO stoppage, maybe. You know what I mean? I could see a TKO. Something like that. I think Haney gonna win for sure. If he gonna stop him, I don't know. Haney ain't really the stoppage guy. If you dare the B stop, then yeah, right. But I could see Devin Haney stopping Lomachenko TKO. You know what I mean? He said they already got Loma up 3 rounds. I feel you, Slim. But Slim, even with Loma being up 3 rounds already, dog, the way Devin gonna put a hurting on him, they not gonna be able to give Loma that fight. The D free ass. Yep. They ain't gonna be able to give Loma that fight. Yeah. Devin about to put hands, feet, ankles, elbows, knees, chickens, birds on Loma ass. I'm telling you. Slim, they ain't got no choice. Slim, they don't got no choice. He said Devin advantages power with you. Devin probably had the best jab at 35. Devin and Tank. Devin thought he was a whole lot more than Tank, which is why Gray here is higher. But Tank is a little more accurate with his jab, but he throw a lot less of them. You know what I mean? Type deal. He said, peace T gotta handle. He said, peace T. He gotta handle his business. Don't let the judges call it. The fix might be in. I feel you, True. I feel what y'all saying. I know we always be scared for Devin getting right on the scorecards, right? It's our boy, I get it. Right. And but the way he beat these dudes up, yo, they not gonna be able to, he gonna be up 7, 8, 9 rounds. And Devin 23. Like we seen, bro, Devin could fight 20 rounds if they let him fight 20 rounds. You know what I mean? He could fight 20 rounds. He's also Devin's a 12-round fighter, as you said, stamina. Yeah, facts. He don't get tired. Dev carried the same energy from round 1 to round 12. Now, it may be different when he, like, we see how it worked for Caleb Plant now, right? At 31, right? Plant, his gas tank ain't the same. He's still physically in shape, right? But at 31, his energy don't go from 1 to 12 like it used to. You know what I mean? But Dev ain't got there yet. He's 23. His shit going from 1 to 20 still right now. He going from 1 to goddamn 15 if you need to. You know what I mean? It's gonna get ugly for Loma. Loma is the one that gotta conserve his energy early. And while Loma conserve his energy early, like he always do, right? Because he a little older. He the 32 plus, 33 plus year old in this particular fight, right? And in boxing, you know, this kind of the back end, right? In boxing, not in life, but in boxing, it's kind of the back end, right? he the one that got to preserve early. When he preserving early, Devin Haney gonna be beating the shit out of him. And the thing about Devin, this ain't gonna be his first 12-round fight, Jermaine Ortiz, right? This ain't gonna be Devin's first 12-round fight. Devin gonna be beating your ass on that back end too. If you think you about to just get tough on Devin, walk him down and start throwing bombs like you did them, you finna be in trouble, because guess what? Devin gonna start throwing bombs back at your ass. And he got better feet. And he's the younger athlete. And he's the bigger athlete. And you already said, damn, you look like a heavyweight. That man finna beat your ass, long. You should have fought him 2 years ago when he was green. When he ain't know no better. It's about to get ugly for Loma, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's about to get ugly for that man. Did y'all not hear the intensity? They was training right then. Bill was at the gym right then. That's what he was saying on the phone. He was like, with the G. He's like, nah, I ain't doing no interview with the gym right now. I think he damn near stopped training on some shit like that. You know, when Bill see that 901, he go pick up every time. I think he stopped training. I heard like the fan. I heard someone going like, and I heard like some shit in the back. Y'all heard that shit. You know what I mean? He was like, nah, we ain't doing no interview right now. He was like, we locked in on Loma, you know, they jump May 20th. And then he was like, you live? I was like, yeah. He was like, put it on speaker. He said, I ain't doing no interview. He asked, would you live? I was like, yeah. He said, put it on speaker. And then I put that jump on speaker. And that's when he said what the fuck he said. You know what I mean? But he said Loma has IQ, accuracy, stamina. Loma don't got stamina. Loma got to preserve his stamina early to have it late. You know what I mean? He gonna be getting beat the fuck up early. You know what I mean? Said, but his lack of power and weight is a disadvantage. Yeah, he's smart. He's smart. Loma's smart as a motherfucker. He's smart for sure, right? So the IQ could be, you know, eggs Loma, right? But the stamina, Loma gotta, because he a veteran fighter. He gotta preserve it earlier, and then he opened up more on the back end. The problem is Devin don't gotta preserve it at all. He gonna be opening up from the opening bell. You know, Devin is extremely active, and unlike Ryan, right? Devin ain't just active. Y'all know what I'm finna say. He ain't just active. He's accurate with his accuracy. He's accurate and active. Activity and accuracy. You know what I mean? Activity and accuracy is how you make up for not having as much power. You know what I mean? And when you Devin and you attack the body like he do, people ain't gonna be too quick to run up on you no way. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna be too quick to run up on you no way. My guy True said, peace T. Dale stops him in 5, calling him down. Shout out my guy True. He said, I don't think Haney needs a KO to win, T. Me either, bro. Me either. I think he gonna beat him up so bad. You know what I mean? The judge ain't gonna be able to take it from him. He said, I understand, T. You're right. Loma usually works towards the end with a slow start in the beginning. Yeah, he kind of got to preserve his tank. He a 12-round fighter too, Loma, but it's certain shit he got to do to get him there, which most, older fighters do. You know what I mean? So they may give up, or the fights may be a little closer early. It may be, 3 through 6 rounds, right? Or they may be down, 4-2 through 6 rounds, right? Because they got to kind of preserve their shit for that last 6. You know what I mean? Loma is great at that. But when you fighting the guy who's the athlete of Devin Haney, right? They can get ugly for you, because in them first, 4 or 5 rounds where you try to preserve, Devin Haney gonna be beating your goddamn ass. He gonna be at least trying to. He gonna be throwing. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna be. You know what I mean? The thing with T.O. is T.O. has a low IQ. T.O. didn't realize early that Loma wasn't really firing back, and he let Loma live, and Loma almost got him up out of there, right? Devin is not shy at all about throwing no punches. You know what I mean? At no point. Devin ain't shy when you swinging back. Devin is defensive when you swinging back. T.O. don't like getting hit. You can look at how he reacted getting hit, right? And how he moved in the ring, how his defense is. He don't like getting hit. He don't take well to getting punched. Does Teofimo Lopez, right? Devin Haney don't really get his goal is not to get hit so much, right? And even when he do get hit, we seen Devin hurt against Linares, right? But outside of him being hurt against Linares, we ain't seen Devin hurt Rock or nothing like that. And we seen him take some pretty clean shots from, a few people. You know what I mean? So I think Devin, Chin is a little underrated. You know what I mean? Tank versus Devin Haney, man. must be next, yo. That fight must happen next, man. It gotta happen for boxing. It gotta happen for me. It gotta happen for you. You know what I mean? Like what? It ain't no reason. We didn't wait long enough. You know what I mean? We didn't wait long enough. Tank said after Garcia, he gonna fight. You know, Devin and Shakur. Devin been wanting to fight Tank. You know what I mean? For the longest. Devin said he's staying at 35 now. Devin saying he's staying at 35 now. You know what I mean? When they asked Tank about the fight with Devin, he said, tell Devin to take care of Lomachenko first. He said, tell Devin to take care of Lomachenko first, and we'll holler at him. And that's exactly, you know what I mean, or what I want to hear. Type deal. Devin got business to take care of first, of course. We talking under the pretense. Right? That Devin beats Lomachenko. We talking under the pretense, right? That my bad. We talking under the pretense, right? That Devin beat Lomachenko, right? But I feel like before this turned into an Earl versus Bud thing, right? Before this turned into an Earl versus Bud thing, with Devin and Shakur Stevenson, this fight should happen next. It only makes sense that this fight happen next. Devin Haney is gonna be a free agent, right? This will be his last fight with Top Rank. You know what I mean? Contractually, this will be his last fight with Top Rank. Gervonta Tank Davis, right? He's in a partnership with Showtime and the PBC, meaning that you know that they backing him, right? That's his backing, but he's pretty much free to fight where he wants to fight. He's choosing to fight, you know, over there, right? He's choosing to fight over there, right? You know what I mean? But he's able to fight anywhere he wants to. Now, the good part about that is when you're talking Devin and Gervonta, with Devin being a contractual free agent, Devin wouldn't have a problem. You know what I mean? Going over to the PBC and fighting, you know, on the Gervonta Tank Davis card. My bad. Hold on, y'all. I'm on the test. Yeah, but Devin Haney wouldn't have a problem, you know, going over there to fight on the PBC card, right? Because Devin Haney isn't contractually obligated to fight, you know, after this Lomachenko fight. He's not contractually obligated to fight, you know what I mean, on any platform. So he opened the fight on, you know, he's open to fight wherever the hell he wants to fight it. So that's the good part with this. Tank Davis being, you know, partners with the PBC won't be a problem in the Devin Haney situation because Devin Haney, you know, contractually don't got to fight nowhere, you know, that he don't want to fight. You know what I mean? He's open to fight anywhere he want to fight, I should say. He said, I rock with Tank. I'm ready for the Haney fight. Shakur can wait. Most definitely. Shakur ain't got no choice but to wait at this point. Shakur ain't got no choice but to wait at this point. Shakur ain't got no choice but to wait, you know what I mean? Type deal. He's the other run-up fight, Shakur versus Regis, T.O., maybe Frank. Everybody go eventually have to see Frank Martin. Everybody go eventually have to see Frank. Shakur is really the one. Tank too, because they all at 35. Shakur, Tank, and Frank eventually go bump heads. Devin Haney gonna move up. Devin Haney gonna move up. You know what I mean? Shakur, Tank, and Frank, they eventually go bump heads because they all gonna be at 35. After Devin fight Tank, he not gonna be at after Devin fight Tank, he not gonna be at 35. He going up to 140. The only reason Devin's sticking around, you know what I mean, 135 is strictly in hopes of getting that Gervonta Tank Davis fight. You know what I mean? He said those fights for Tank T. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, Slim. Ain't no runner-up fights for Tank, man. Nah, man, ain't no runner-up fights. We ain't giving them no outlets. We ain't giving him no outlets, man. We ain't giving Devin no outlets. We ain't giving neither one of them no room for nothing. That's why I'm trying to dead that Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney talk, right? We ain't giving them no outlets, man. It's time. It's time for Tank and Devin, man. The time is now. The time is next. You know what I mean? It's time, man. It makes sense. If we don't get this fight next, man, it's gonna turn into Erlenberg. I'm telling you. But I tell you this, man. Devin Haney is undisputed. Right? They turning Tank. They turning Tank into a star. Right? You know what I mean? Shakur got 2 divisions. Right? Now you got Ryan. You got Tank who just fought Ryan, right? So Tank got that star status, right? You got Devin Haney. Who was the undisputed champion, right? That's his golden ticket. If we talking Shakur, Tank, and Devin, the biggest fight is Tank and Devin. You know what I mean? And that's the one I'm pushing for. That's the one I want. I thought that was the one that we always, wanted, right? It is, right? We've been arguing for years, man. Tank, ducking Devin, ducking Tank. Tank ducking Devin ducking Tank, right? Devin out of line for doing this. Tank out of line for doing this. Devin was capping. He knew he couldn't fight Tank. Tank could have fought Devin through the WBA, right? We've been doing all this shit for all this time. Now is the time, man. Now is the time we make this shit happen. Tank ain't got no fight. Devin Haney got a fight coming to May, right? So they schedules matching up right now, right? Tank fought in April. Devin go fight in May, right? The schedules match up. They could get together. They could come down and they could talk about fighting at the end of this year. Imagine us getting Dale and Tank in goddamn December, goddamn August. You know what I mean? Maybe not August. May, June, July, August, September. You know what I mean? December, something like that. That's very plausible. You know what I mean? Very plausible. Very well could be. A real thing. Very well is in the cards. Everything happened the way that it's supposed to happen. That's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? September, December. Shout out my guy AB. He said, you think Tank should get another quick fight even before? No fights. No, he don't need to. Devin fighting May. Tank just fought in April. Perfect timing, AB. 1 month apart. You can set this fight up for 4 months from now. You can set it up for January if you want to. You know what I mean? You can set it up for December. You can set it up for September, depending on when Earl Spence fight. Because you don't want to have your fight the same month Earl Spence fight, right? You can set it up for September. You can set it up for December. You know what I mean? He don't need another. Neither one of them do. You know what I mean? He fought in April, May, June, July, September. That'll be 4 months. You know what I mean? You get October, that'll be 5 months. September, October, right? That range. You know what I mean? That'll give Devin 4 months, that'll give Tank 5 months, right? There's more than enough time. I say now because the schedules actually align. You know what I mean? I say that because the schedules actually align. But now, don't need no quick fight. Don't need no tune up or nothing. He said, I like what Tank said. Tank really already said it first. And I'm finna let y'all get up out here. I ain't gonna hold out in this thing too much longer. You know what I mean? But Tank already said it first, man. He said, we gonna let Devin handle his business with Lomachenko, and then we gonna holler at him after. And that's exactly what, you know what I mean, Sutton T wanted to hear. Because that's what he said he was gonna do before Garcia and Garcia. You know what I mean? The rap group. You know, the singing group, Garcia and Garcia. He just beat Garcia and Garcia. He said he was gonna fight Devin or Shakur. So I'm gonna be looking for him to fight Devin or Shakur next. And it just makes sense for him to fight, you know what I mean, Devin. Or, you know what I mean, Shakur ain't got no fight right now. He just had a fight as well, right? So I guess I can't get mad at him if he fights Shakur next, right? But he most definitely need to beat Devin or Shakur. And I say he should wait to see what Devin do, just like he said. You know what I mean? He said we go wait. He said we go wait, let him handle his business, then we go holler at him afterwards. That Tank already fought twice this year. Yep. He fought early. Yep. He had 2 fights early in the year. You know what I mean? That's why he could fight in you know what I mean, December. But that's how you want your fighter. 2-3 fights a year. You know what I mean? That's what you want. You want your fighter fighting 2 or 3 times a year. Yep. Tank trying to win him a fight of the year. If he beat Devin Haney, he most definitely go get fight of the year. That's undisputed. You beat Devin Haney for undisputed. 3 fights. You beat Hector Garcia. You beat Ryan Garcia. You beat Devin Haney. That's an EP. That's the EP. Tank fighting Devin Haney. Tank fighting Devin Haney and win him fight of the year. Let me write that down. That's the EP right there. And I think he should. You know what I mean? He said, Tank, he said, Peace King, when we going to the winner's window on this Tank machine. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Soon as I end this thing. Got you, pimping. Got you, pimping. Yeah. But it just make it make I'm actually gonna get up out here and I'm gonna end it at 145. Be looking out, True. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing. Skin Hideaway, Sutton T. This ain't the past. This ain't the free, but just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.